Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. We got 9 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. If you guys like betting on NBA player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with Parlay Play. Get free entries when you guys sign up, so go ahead and hop in there. Get some nice wins as we head into this weekend. And yeah, pretty busy slate today. 9 matchups, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Detroit Pistons. Bucks opening up as a 6-point road favorite with the over-under at 228. The last 10 head-to-head, Milwaukee 9-1, 7-3 covering the spread. The over sit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. Do you see Marvin Bagley's out, Corey Joseph's questionable, Grayson Allen questionable for Milwaukee. Milwaukee on a 2-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Detroit coming off that Dallas loss. They're 4-6 in their last 10. Milwaukee 16-1 against Detroit. 8-0 on the road against Detroit. As long as Bucks aren't resting anybody here, like Giannis or Chris Middleton, give me Bucks -6 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we have the New York Knicks versus the Washington Wizards. The Wizards opening up as a 1-point home favorite with the over-under at 222. The last 10 head-to-head, the Knicks are 6-4, 5-5 covering the spread. The over sit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see no Mitchell Robinson, Nerlens Noel, and then Julius Randle's been out. No Kyle Kuzma for the Wizards. Knicks coming off that horrible Brooklyn loss where they were up big at halftime and then just lost by double digits. Horrible. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Wizards also 5-5 in their last 10, coming off that Atlanta loss. Knicks, they are 4-1 against the Wizards. 2-4 covering in their last 6, though. Hard to trust the Knicks, man. I've tried to trust them so many times here. They really do let you down a lot. And this offense is just pretty horrible. Not in love with this matchup here, but I'm going to lean with the Wizards money line at home. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets opening up as a 7-point home favorite with the over-under at 229. The last 10 head-to-head, Brooklyn 6-4, 3-6-1 covering the spread. The over sit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Evan Mobley is probable for Cleveland. Brooklyn, Curry's probable, so that's good. Cleveland, just 3-7 in their last 10. They've been struggling here. Brooklyn on a 2-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Cleveland just 1-5 covering on the road. 5-11 on the road against Brooklyn. Yeah, as long as KD, Kyrie are playing for the Nets here, I'm taking Brooklyn money line and spread at home against the struggling Cavs team. Next matchup, we have the Houston Rockets versus the Toronto Raptors. Toronto opening up as 14.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 228.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Toronto 2-1, 2-1 covering the spread. The over sit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. I do see Fred VanVleet is questionable. OG Anunoby is out. Houston on a 5-game losing streak right now. Toronto on a 2-game winning streak. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Houston 2-12 on the road. Toronto 6-1 at home. 4-1 covering in their last 5. Yeah, love the Raptors at home here. Be cautious with that big spread. Could really go either way here. Houston's been able to cover the spread, surprisingly. So, rolling with Toronto for your parlays and just be cautious with that spread. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Hawks versus the Miami Heat. The Heat opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 229. The last 10 head-to-head, Miami 6-4, 6-4 covering the spread. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Miami, Dedmon, Morris, a couple other guys, bench guys are questionable. Atlanta 7-3 in their last 10, coming off that Washington win. Miami on a 5-game winning streak, coming off that dominant Charlotte win. Atlanta 6-1 covering the spread, 5-14 covering on the road. Not a good road covering team. Heat 5-0 covering the spread during this 5-game winning streak they're on. Yeah, as long as their main guys play like Jimmy and Lowry, only a 2-point spread on a nice winning streak. I like the Heat money line at home. Next matchup, we have the Charlotte Hornets versus the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 228.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Chicago 6-4, 5-5 covering the spread. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Zach LaVine is probable, Caruso's questionable for the Bulls, and then Gordon Hayward's questionable for the Hornets. Hornets coming off a nice Orlando win. They're 6-4 in their last 10. Chicago on a 3-game losing streak here, 4-6 in their last 10. Charlotte 0-5 against Chicago, 0-5 covering against Chicago. Not in love with this matchup here. Chicago on a losing streak here, but Charlotte just hasn't been able to beat Chicago or cover against Chicago. I know Chicago, they've had a rough 3-game losing streak, losing to Boston, Milwaukee, Miami, 3 really good teams here. I think it's a great bounce back spot for the Bulls coming off a losing streak at home. I think Bulls get it done. Rolling with the Bulls money line at home. Next matchup, we have the Portland Trailblazers versus the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas opening up as 18-point home favorites with the over-under at 221.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Dallas 3-0, 3-0 covering the spread. The overs hit in 2 out of the last 3 matchups. Do see Maxi Kleber is questionable for the Mavs. Portland on a 9-game losing streak. Mavs on a 2-game winning streak, 7-3 in their last 10. Portland just 1-12 on the road, 1-8 covering the spread. Mavs 7-1 at home right now, 5-1 covering the spread. Definitely rolling with the Mavs at home. Add them to your money line parlays, and then 18 points is a lot. Be cautious with that spread. Mavs could easily blow them out, or maybe Portland does sneak a cover in. Just be cautious of that spread here, but definitely rolling with the Mavs at home. Next matchup, we have the Phoenix Suns versus the Utah Jazz. Jazz opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 226. The last 10 head-to-head, Phoenix 6-4, 6-4 covering the spread. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Chris Paul, Crowder, Booker, and Ayton are all probable Friday. Conley and Royce O'Neal are probable as well for Utah. Phoenix 7-3 in their last 10, coming off that Clippers loss. Utah 4-6 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Phoenix, they've been good against the Jazz, 6-1 against the Jazz, 6-2 covering against the Jazz. Jazz just 7-1 covering the spread. Yeah, Phoenix getting all their guys back for this matchup here. +3 on the road against a struggling Jazz team. Yeah, give me Phoenix +3 on the road here. Then the last matchup, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as an 8-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Lakers 7-3, 3-7 covering the spread. The overs hit in 7 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see LeBron, Carmelo, Westbrook, and Anthony Davis are all questionable. OKC just 4-6 in their last 10. The Lakers 1-9 in their last 10. They're on an 8-game losing streak. OKC 9-3 covering the spread, 6-0 covering on the road against the Lakers. Simply can't trust the Lakers. Not gonna do it. They've been horrible on an 8-game losing streak. Zero trust in the Lakers. I mean, their season's over. We'll see if any of their stars even do play the last few games here. Rolling with the Thunder +8 on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.